can't figure it out.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Ramirez has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
First baseman number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Robinson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Danny Valencia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. DeShields moving to his left. And that ends the inning. And here's Tyler Saladino. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Hey now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Looks like he swung it under. Water that time for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive from Valencia, but he won't get it. It's a fair ball. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th. Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another chance.
For the Orioles, third baseman Justin Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider. That's nowhere close. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Calhoun has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this will be fouled away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting, first baseman
Hanley Ramirez is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Cabrera.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Kepler's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Number 25, Clint Robinson.
First offering on its way. Clint Robinson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Left fielder, Max
Fouled
Kepler.
straight back. The windup and the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valencia in foul ground. And this will land foul. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cruz racing back, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Howie Kendrick, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Howie Kendrick.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Mark Reynolds will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Cabrera's up with it. No problem here. 1 away. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
34.
Standing in, James McCann, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. To short. Taken there by Cabrera. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Danny Valencia.
Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Valencia is on his way home. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Striding in, Logan Forsythe. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Turner will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now batting, Shin-Soo Choo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Choo on his way to second now. The relay, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Could really use a knock.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Saladino has it on to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And here's Tyler Saladino. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Orioles, the shortstop.
And a ball
Tyler
popped
Saladino.
foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. 1 away. Here's Cameron Maben now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Maben.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Hey, this has been a great outing. He's already in the 9th inning. He's going on 100 pitches now. I want to see him complete this game. Finish it out. That's really impressive. Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Squared that one up just a little late. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Jason Mott enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Jason Mott.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The right fielder, number 3.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result